Guys and dolls, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday, and yeah, we video about Germany just because, at least for the memory of the two people that have lost their lives, if nothing else. Um, I'm going to be going live today because there's so much going on right now. You know, we should. I think everybody should be going live. To be honest with you, we're just about to go to war. You know, again, these headers are trying to get us to go to war. You know, so yeah, I think we should be talking. I don't know what else to do. You know what I mean? I'm really concerned, and like I'm not being a drama queen. I'm not exaggerating. Um, like I said in my video last night, one of the reasons why I'm so concerned is because when you're going through something for 15 odd years and you see things happening like what we've seen with Ukraine, and you hear a lot of intelligent people saying that this is all that they're wanting to start a war. They're wanting us to go to war. And, you know, we hear from other people as well, you know, and a lot of people will say they're conspiracy theorists, but there's certain particular people that aren't conspiracy theorists. They're really intelligent people, and a lot of people respect what they say. And I've been listening to these people say these things, you know, and you've got to understand somebody talking about going to war is a lot different than your government talking about going to war. People on the internet talking about an end result being a World War III over the years doesn't really, you know, you listen and it goes in one ear and out the other because you look around you, there's no way we're going to go to World War III. I'm talking about as we're going through life in the last 10 years, say. And, you know, that's what keeps you from worrying. That's what keeps you from stressing out. That's what keeps you from losing your mind, thinking about a war. Because some people really suffer from anxiety and things like this can trigger. But the problem is we've came so far now, and now our government are saying things like boots on the ground and planes in the sky. Now, guys, them words are very important because I want you to understand how them words mean to the Russian people. Boots on the ground and planes in the sky. The whole point of this war was to stop NATO troops going into Ukraine and to stop NATO going up to the border of Russia. And now we're putting troops in. You know, I don't know. I heard the figure, and it's not 15,000, is it? Maybe 20,000 British troops. I think it works out all together. All the troops coming together from all the different countries. I think it works out about 150,000 troops. Now, we have, I think, around about 350,000, 400,000 troops ourselves in Britain. The Russians have 1.5 million. 1.5 million. The Chinese have almost double that. 2.5 million troops the Chinese have. And the Iranians have nearly 1,700,000 troops. I can't get my head around what's going on. It's like something is going on. Now, I understand we fight countries and we take on bigger numbers and we do these things. But that's when we've got no other choice. When our backs are against the wall and they're coming out across the border, they're coming over the skies and they're dropping bombs and we have to fight to survive. I understand that, yeah, 110%. But nobody is attacking us. Nobody's attacking any other country in the world apart from Ukraine. And we all know why that's happening. It's not just like Saddam Hussein, where Saddam Hussein woke up one day and thought, I'm going to invade Kuwait and take all their oil. It's nothing like that. Nothing like that. So Germany, I'm so sad right now. I'm so sad, and I'll tell you, I'm going to bring this video to you, and I want a video. It's me. It's my phone. I want you to get to look at the timestamps, how many hours ago these reports have been and these videos have been. And I want you to ask yourselves, what's happened? Why is there a news blockout? Why is there a nice silence of what's happened in Germany? Stick with this video for me, guys. So guys, I just want you to have a look at the dates, how many hours ago it was. Just look at how many hours ago. And again, 17 hours. You know, I just think it's sad. I just think it's sad that we have things like this going on, and we are now seeing an orchestrated unison effort by the multimedia of complete silence. And of course, we've got this.
Say another 5 people were injured. We know that this man was 40 years old. According to police, they believe that the suspect was not politically connected, so they don't believe that this was terror related.
Well, you know, that's good. Hey, it's not terror related. Glad they found that out, you know, pretty quick, as always, you know, straight out with that statement every single time. We're getting used to it now. And it's interesting that they've said that he wasn't political. So is this where we are now with terrorism? To political? Because I remember in Northern Ireland, you know, when we said we were political, we were just looked at and just classed as criminals and terrorists. And men died on the hunger strikes to try and get across the point that they were political. You know? But yet here we are in 2025, and I can see this is a new thing that we're going to hear, political. I don't think people understand the implications of the words and the way people are speaking right now. How these EU countries are all putting out the same statements, all identical. You know, how Starmer doesn't rate or have a clue what he's reading until probably 5 minutes before he's handed it. And that not once has he come out and made a statement and not read it from a prompter or a bit of paper. There's a lot of things going on, guys, that we need to pay attention to that a lot of people aren't talking about, you know. And, you know, I was going to go into it a wee bit more and bring you some evidence of the ADF and what they went through in Germany and what happened with the elections and how migrants were voting for the right-wing party, and, you know, how it was pretty unfair and just usual carry on, how elections just do not make any sense. Even ours do not make any sense. 80% of the population did not vote for Labour. Yet they're taking us in the war. So the Conservatives managed to win in Germany by talking tough on immigration and deportation. Just like what we're hearing, sort of, well, we're not hearing it from Reform, but, you know, one in, one out, you know, people seem to be happy with that. Can't get my head around that, but you're all happy with that. And Reform's the way forward, and Nigel Farage is the man, you know. So within a day of the elections, this is what the German government did. You know, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with immigration, refugees, you know. It's Germany. Do what they want. You know, it's not my country. I'm just bringing it because, you know, everything's sort of going on in Europe. We can sort of pay attention to it and think, well, this is what's going on in Britain, you know. All these leaders have seemed to be doing exactly the same thing, saying exactly the same thing. It's all very, very strange. But the point I want to make is they just had an election, and immigration was one of the biggest topics on policy that run that election. And they just had an attack, not that last one, the one before that. And it was allegedly it was an Afghan refugee that wasn't long in the country. You seen him pictured smiling, doing that. Only one God. And then they do that. They're bringing plane loads of Afghan men from Afghanistan into their country. And I'm not saying it's wrong. Please believe me, for any haters out there or for YouTube or, you know, I'm not here hating. I'm just trying to say, do you not think it's a bit insensitive what the German people are going through? Just losing the election the way they did. Probably sitting in despair right now of God knows how many more years of what they're seeing done to their country. And the next election, because this will be it now, the next election, the ADF will get in 110%. There's nothing going to stop it now because, you know, just like us with Labour made promises. They didn't say nothing about immigration and all that, you know, but they broke 5 key promises. They lied 5 times. They came in the power and let people down. They told people big things, big plans and ideas and promises so people would vote for them. So those people would go to their family and go, you must vote for Labour, they're helping me, they're going to get me this compensation. That's what's happened. Over and over again, you must vote for Labour, they're going to help the old people, they're not going to touch the winter fuel payments. You know, you must vote for Labour, they're not, you know, they promise not to mess about with our taxes, we're all going to do well off. They're there for the workers, the working people. They're there for the working class. And then we see what they're doing to the working class. Yeah, so it's a bit insensitive, a bit disrespectful, and a slap in the face. A slap in the face to the patriots of Germany. And it's so sad that we're getting a complete silence, media silence on Germany of what happened. You know, it's like this cars ramming through markets is just an everyday thing, part and parcel of living in a big city. That's what Khan says, isn't it? So there's a lot to talk about, guys. There's a lot of stuff out there. I've got a lot of stuff ready to come out, ready to do. Just so much. Trying to prioritise it. What's the most important thing, you know? So I think one of the most important things is we do lives and stuff like that. I'm going to stick with that right now, just at the minute. Just so everybody's there can have a chat and we can talk about it. Yes, we have a laugh, but you know, things are getting a bit serious, guys. And you know, I'm never going to stop us having a laugh, you know. But we do need to, you know, get a message out there, guys. Like I say, there's a lot of people watching us. I know we're not the biggest channel, but there's a lot of people watching us. There's a lot of people watching our channel because we are the followers. This is a very unique YouTube channel. This isn't a YouTube channel about me. It's about us, really. It's about our country. It's about my daughter, who you are invested in, who you love, who you are going to be telling your children and your grandchildren, look out for wee Lucky, Freedom Dad's baby. You know, because it's all going to be online. Everything's social media now. From now on, it's going to. This is the beginning. You know, this is the very beginning of the social media. People not going out, people not leaving their houses. You know, people are scared to go to the town on a Saturday night to do their shopping because of the crime. This is the future. People are scared to go out. Kids not going to the park. Parents not going to the park. You know. Yeah, this is the future. So, you know, we are the followers. Me, I'm a YouTube fan. I'm a right-wing commentator fan, you know. Everything that you watch, I watch. Most of the stuff you watch, I've brought to you. Most of you have already been watching it. But some people have, you know, the whole point of my channel is to bring YouTubes, get you all watching what I'm watching, get you all awakened, get your families told to watch, get them to watch it. You know what I mean? A lot of YouTubers won't tell you about other channels, especially big channels. You know, they won't. They'll mention the wee channels, but they won't mention the big channels because they don't want people leaving their. You know, because they think people only got so much time. They've only got like 15 minutes a day, so you know they think that 15 minutes. You know, your 15 minutes is with me. And if I tell you about on our channel, you're going to be away watching on our channel for 15 minutes and not watch me. There's enough for everybody. There's plenty for everybody. You know, there's not enough YouTubers. There's not enough different content. You know, yeah. All eyes are on us, guys. We are the followers. We are the people that all the big YouTube channels, they're there for us. They're there because of us. So it makes sense they're going to come in and watch us, see what we're saying, see what the heartbeat is of the communities of the right wing, the Patriots of Great Britain, because that's who we are. We're the heartbeat of the Patriots of Great Britain. I'm Freedom Dad. Thank you so much for watching. Going to be going live in a couple of hours. The kitchen's a bomb site from yesterday. So I need to get a bit of work done, get a bit of housework done, get upstairs, make sure everything's, it's all wooden floor, so I'm going to brush them up, make sure everything's out ready. Baby will probably be around today sometime, so getting all that ready and everything. So I'll quickly give it a couple of hours hitting everywhere and then jump on a live around about this afternoon sometime, 11, 12, you know what I mean? The very latest one. You know, but 11, 12ish until about 1, and then, you know, we'll see how it goes later on. We'll see what's going on in the world. Yeah, I'll talk about some stuff that I want you to watch. I want you to get into. There's a couple of things out there that's really interesting. I want you to start looking into the gold. Where's our gold? You know what I mean? So, yeah, there's a few things and a few clips I want you to see as well from very intelligent people. In fact, let me give you one more clip. Let me give you one more clip before I go.
For tickets. What's happening in London is going to happen here. London's bluff is being called. The banks are not solvent. The gold is not on hand. This may very well lead to the end of the United Kingdom. What is happening in London?
Oh, boy. You know, London, my God, what a disaster that place is now. It's incomprehensible. It's so sad. I mean, Britain has sunk to lows that are beyond belief. The British economy, setting that aside for a minute, but nevertheless, that thing is being hollowed out. They don't produce anything. They don't manufacture anything. They're worse off than we are.
Okay, guys, as always, links are in the description. Go and get a wee look. Go and get a wee look. And ask yourselves, who's been running London for the last 12 years? I'm Freedom Dad. God bless every single one of you.